Yo, yo, what's good, cyberpunks and retro nerds? It's your host, Tommy the Hammer. Today's kind of a special video. We're going to be discussing one of my all-time favorite things ever, Garbage Pail Kids. And I gotta tell you guys, one of my earliest childhood memories was finding one of these bastards on a local playground. I happened to be monkeying around the monkey bars and climbing all over the jungle gym, and I looked down, and lo and behold, some kid had left a misbegotten Garbage Pail Kid just chilling on the jungle gym, and ever since then, I was hooked. I mean, what kid from the 1980s wasn't? They were a parody of Cabbage Patch Dolls, and I do realize that might be a little irrelevant to current times and current generationers, but for some reason, gross artwork and elaborate characters really capture the imaginations of kids, no matter what decade. I mean, Garbage Pail Kids are still going on today, and it's 2018. And I couldn't be any happier. I'm a huge fan. I've been collecting them pretty much my entire life. And I thought this was a good opportunity to touch on the subject of Garbage Pail Kids, as well as the god-awful live-action movie, The Garbage Pail Kid Movie. And I haven't seen this film in quite some time. It's been a while. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And I'm going to be kicking off the trailer, per the usual. Let you guys take a look at that. And when we get back, we're going to be discussing the movie, The Garbage Pail Kid Movie.
Once upon a time, or was it more recently, there was a young boy named Dodger. He was the sort of child who was always left out of things. Each day after school, Dodger works in a junk shop owned by the mysterious Captain Mancini.
Witch's broth and vampire's brew make these clothes as good as new.
Dodger has never had a family or a friend he could call his own. Until now. What's that?
They came out to help us.
Meet the Garbage Pail Kid.
Starring Nat Nerd, Windy Winston, Messy Tessie,
Give him a chance, Tangerine. You'll like him.
Alligator, Valerie Vomit, Greaser Greg,
I'm gonna get fired for this.
Foul Phil,
Nice and it topes.
The Garbage Pail Kids Movie. They may not be pretty, but boy, they make great friends. Starring Anthony Newley and Mackenzie Aston. The Garbage Pail Kids Movie.
Oh boy, was this ever a tough one to get through. My main problem with the Garbage Pail Kid movie is a fundamental one. Basically, you're making an entire movie based off of a trading card? I mean, come on, it doesn't work. There are hundreds of Garbage Pail Kids, and the movie only covers about 6 or 7 of them. And the animatronic special effects on each and every one of the Garbage Pail Kid is extremely poor. Now, I understand this is a low-budget movie, and it was made during the height of the Garbage Pail Kid craze. Yes, there was a Garbage Pail Kid cartoon as well, but they never aired it, and it wasn't until many, many years later did we ever get a chance to see it when they released it on DVD for cult movie collectors and enthusiasts. But the actual live-action Garbage Pail Kid movie, that shit actually went to theaters, and it's terrible. The plot literally drags its ass through well over an hour and a half time frame, which I frankly think is a little bit too fucking long. At the end of the day, this is a bad movie. I know it's a bad movie, you know it's a bad movie. Going into it, knowing who the Garbage Pail Kids are, you have to know that it's gonna be a bad movie. And based on that understanding alone, it really should affect how you view the film. Now, if I was to give this a star count, it wouldn't be very high. I'm gonna say 4.5 out of 5. And the only reason it gets 4.5 out of 5 is because of my own personal nostalgia for the film, the trading cards.